Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Katelyn and I'm from Florals.com, and today I'm doing the last process video for my kit. I had a giant series about how I made this kit, so I'll have that link down below so you can start there. And I've also done a bunch of other process videos using my homemade kit, so be sure to check out all of those process videos. Today I'm scrapbooking one photo and it's going to be 4x4. And like I said, this is the last layout I'll be doing with this kit, so be on the lookout for a Kill a Kit video coming up soon as well, because I think most of you guys would like to see that. So what I'm doing here is just trying to determine what layers I want to use. If you see in the background there, I have the two 12x12 papers picked out, and I knew I wanted to use one of those as my background. So I'm just going to cut down this striped piece of paper here. If any of you guys have worked with kits before, you'll know that sometimes you just become bored with a kit, and that's what happened with this one for me. So I made 7 layouts total. There's only 6 process videos because one of the videos had all the footage corrupted it by the time I was done with it, so I wasn't able to upload that one, but I'll show it in the Kill a Kit video in case you want to see it. It was a really simple layout too, so I don't mind that much. But now I'm using some of the cardstock I put into my kit, some pink cardstock, and you'll also see me fidgeting around with a bunch of Project Life cards I pulled out. Originally I wanted to use this heart one, but I don't end up using that one. And then I thought about using a bunch of paint because I thought the background was super busy. I really love this floral paper. It's one of my favorite papers I've ever had, but it's just so busy in the background, and it was really hard for me to focus in on the photo section. So I grabbed a scrap doily there, as you saw, and that will stay there. So this is really coming together the way it does in the end. Another Project Life card I've pulled out, and all of these Project Life cards are from the core kit, the Happy Edition, in case you're wondering. And if you're looking for any of these products, I'll have links over on my blog post, and I'll have a link for that down below as well as in the cards section of this video, so be sure to go check that out. And I knew I needed more than just paper layers on this piece, so I'm looking at all the die cuts that I picked out in my kit, so hopefully I could pick a few out. I was really getting down to the bare bones of the pieces that I actually knew that I liked in the kit, because you have to throw in those ones that you should use but you never do use. But I figured I would cut up this PL card here, and it's just a typewriter, and this one's from the Dear Lizzie collection, Daydreamer collection. And I'm just cutting it out of its card so I can use it as an ephemera piece, and I'll pop that up on some foam dots, I believe. And that just gives it a little bit of, like, because of the gray card on the left hand side behind the photo, the typewriter gives some more balance to the gray section of this layout. So I also wanted to use some of the washi tape I put in this kit because I don't know if I'd used it in any other. Actually, I think I used it in 2 other layouts, so that's not too bad, but I do have a lot of washi, so I'm trying to use it before I buy more, but lo and behold, I've already bought more before I finish one roll. So now I'm just looking at my alphabet here. I really want to use up these foam letters. All this left is like V's and X's, but I figured that we could just use our initials. So that's what I end up doing, is putting our initials as the title for this page. So now I'm just attaching all my layers together. I like how it's looking. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. But I'm just attaching all my layers together with my ATG gun. And they don't exactly, oh yeah, and I forget that I do add some washi tape. But these layers were pretty easy to put together. I went for a horizontal build out. If, as you can see, the PL cards like pull out to the right and left instead of a vertical pull out because I just thought it looked better. I mean, I have a little bit of a vertical with the light gray PL card, but not too much. And here's me trying to make everything straight. Luckily I have a T-square ruler for that now, because I just bought that recently and I filmed this a little bit ago. But if you guys made any kits or have any process videos using your kits, I'd love to see them. So if you can leave your link down below, I'd love to watch them. I love watching people use kits because it's not something I like doing that much. This will probably be the last kit I ever do unless I buy one. Again, sorry if you can hear my cat. She's being quite crazy right now. And these little pink circles are actually die cut pieces. As you saw in that one, it has a number on the back, and that's the way you're supposed to use them, but I didn't. But they're by Kane Company, and they were just in one of the die cut packs that I picked out for this kit. So now I'm going to put down the whole entire piece that I just glued together. And hopefully that's straight. I'm pretty sure it's not though. I really wanted to use some of this twine, and you'll see me mess around with it for quite a bit, but I don't end up using it at all. It would have looked fine, but it just... Sorry if you heard that, the cat just opened the door. It just didn't add anything really to the layout, and the way it was like... It just didn't lay right, and it was just too much because there's silver glittery stuff on it. And I even get my liquid glue out and try to mess around. But I end up not liking the way it comes. Oh yeah, I poured glue everywhere. I forgot about that. I'm not really good with liquid glues. Not at all. So now I'm trying to pull it out from underneath the typewriter there. Eventually I do get it out. And then I'm going to also put some buttons there to cover up the glue glob that I just put. And I'll also be putting a visual triangle of buttons on this, so it helps the eye follow the page. And the pink die cut circles that I used are also in a visual triangle, but they're in an opposite visual triangle. So right now I have a square, which it works out. I mean, it's balanced, so that's all that really matters. And now I'm using some of the last bits up from these Heidi Swap stickers. These are one of the things that I've almost completely used up. I'm so happy. I've had them for less than a year. Actually, it's probably... I bought them last fall. So it's been almost a year since I've had them, and they're almost gone. So that's really great news. That's probably the fastest time I've ever used up a product with so many pieces. But I really like these gold foil stickers. Again, they're by Heidi Swap, and I'll have a link for them over on my blog. I was trying to see if any of these numbers coordinated in any certain way for this layout, but none of them did. I will end up cutting out another piece of ephemera later as well. But right now I'm going to add some pearls. I had 5 light pink pearls left, and I believe I used all of them on this layout just to get them out of my stash and onto a page. And then the one didn't have any adhesive on the back of it. I hate when the adhesive comes off the pearl because then you have to use liquid glue. And I'm not good with liquid glue, but it works out in the end. So like I said, I'm going to cut off one of these Polaroids from the Dear Lizzie 6x6 paper pad that I used of some in this kit. I believe it's the 5th and Frolic collection that those came in as well. And now we're almost done. We're just going to be adding a few more things. I'm trying to stick other things on that I won't stick on, but that's okay. I'll be adding some of the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Butter. And then I'm also going to do my title, and since I didn't have any S's left, I decided to take a number 8 and cut it down so it looked like an S. It's kind of like, if you look at it closely, you're not sure of why it looks like that, but it's because it was an S. And again, this is just the Butter Heidi Swap Color Shine that I'm using. It's just a nice yellow, and it matches the paper. And I'm going to finish it off with my title, and I'll have close-up photos at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this whole kit series. Be sure to watch all of them. I'll have a link down in the description below, and I'll have all the details over on my blog as well. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.